I had to build up differently because I was suspended so many times on X for going against COVID, going against what people are saying, Zionists. I've been talking about that before anyone else. And when you do things of that nature, you're going to get pushback from the establishment. And when I started diversifying, because I used to only be on X, I used to only be on Twitter.
Yeah.
And then when Elon Musk bought that, again, my enemy sign, born 1971, year of the pig, as soon as he bought that, I'm like, yo, I need to start getting the hell out of here because my days on X are limited. After that, open up open up IGs, open up TikToks, open up YouTubes. And quite frankly, I didn't just have one main YouTube page. I don't have one main IG page because I was so worried about that suspensions keeping, continuing on all different platforms. I had to diversify. So when I have my main IG account at 300K, but if you count all my IG's accounts together, it's over 2 mil. So I basically did it that way. So it was like guerrilla warfare. If they take one account down, I still have all the others. And that was all done because of Elon Musk taking over Twitter. I knew my days were numbered, and I wasn't wrong. He's suspended me twice.
Damn, smart. Elon versus Trump. You called that happening, man. You called that years ago.
No one called that. I called that. And, listen, I understand no one's going to, rah. If anyone else said that, imagine Nick Fuentes said that. Everyone in the world, like, oh, he's a psychic. I say it. No one cares because it's expected. I'm expected to be right. People put me on a different pedestal because they expect me to be right. So if I'm wrong about something, they'll start talking about that nonstop. But the 100 predictions I get right, no, that doesn't matter. You got one wrong. You're a fraud. It is what it is, man. People expect me to be 100%. I'm not God. But when it comes down to it, no one does this better than me.
I know you're not the biggest Fuentes fan, but he did call the Iran stuff.
No, I mean, listen, it's, a 9 universal year. 2025, 2025 adds up to 9. What's going on? Iran starts with the I. I is the 9th letter. Remember India and Pakistan were at war? India, I. We have this. We see how this works. The numerology and astrology is all over the place. When was the last time Iran was at war? It was with Iraq. That happened in 1980. Again, another universal 9 year. You have 2 I's battling. And by the way, Israel has an eye too. This is not hard to see. Israel, Iran, 2005 universal 9 year at war. And 1980 universal 9 year. Iraq, Iran. It's all there. People just have to open their eyes a little bit. Put down those Bibles. Put down those Qurans. Put down those Torahs. You understand? And start looking at real knowledge. Because this is what it is. It's real knowledge. How many people have you seen me read?
Close to 100 now, I'd say.
Have I ever been wrong about anything? And what's the best part? You've seen people who are my students, and you've seen them do the same exact thing, which is not a cold reading, because if this was cold reading, I wouldn't be able to pass this knowledge on to someone else. People got to really start thinking about that.
Yeah, there's something you're doing that works. You think the U.S. will get involved with Iran, though?
I'm hoping not. I don't want American troops involved in the Middle East. I want nothing to do with that. Quite frankly, I'm not the biggest fan of Israel. And I wish people would start distinguishing the difference between an Israeli, a person, and a Zionist. They ain't the same. It's about the same difference between a whore and a virgin. They're not the same. And people start thinking just because, quote unquote, I support Israel. I've never been to the wall. I never went to Israel. I have no support for that country. As a matter of fact, they do a lot of things that can be considered terroristic. I'll tell you what, just because I don't like Israel doesn't mean I'm going to support Iran. Iran. You think I'm going to support the mullahs over there?
All right, guys, Sean Kelly here, host of the Digital Social Hour podcast. Just filmed 33 amazing episodes at Student Action Summit. Shout out to Code Health, sponsor of these episodes, but also I took them before filming each day. Felt amazing. Just filmed 20 episodes straight, and I'm not even tired, honestly. So Code Health, amazing products. I also take these at home, especially when I traveled. I used to get sick every time I flew, and I started taking that. First time, I haven't had a runny nose, knock on wood. One standout element, it's so easy. You got the travel pack here, but you could just take this, fit it in your pocket if you need to. Also, all natural, like only saline solution in there. So you don't got to worry about any crazy side effects or anything. Yeah, Code's unique. With supplements, there's a lot of who knows what's in those ingredients. Code Health, I haven't seen much like this, where it's just based off the codes that are in the saline solution. So I would say they're very unique. It's going to be the future of health and medicine. Code Health has been awesome.
Feel the drop and go code yourself.
Basically execute political prisoners. I know if I was in Iran, I was gone. The same way if I was Israel, I'll be gone. Hopefully, they mutually destroy each other. That's what I'm looking for. I know that's not going to be a popular answer for you guys. Oh, he has to be he's a Zionist. Oh, no, fuck all that. I'm America first. Not that Nick Fuentes bullshit America first, but real America first with Donald Trump. Let me tell you why. Because I'm privileged. Not because I'm white, not because I know you guys want to say that, but I'm privileged because I'm American. I'm privileged because I can say, fuck you, Joe Biden. I can say a whole bunch of things and I'm not going to get arrested for saying that. People outside of America, you don't have that privilege. So obviously being an American makes me better than you because I have privileges you don't. And by the way, my First Amendment right is protected by my Second Amendment right, which is something you guys don't have either. Guns will protect free speech in this country. And that is why America is the only place on earth where people can come, be poor, work hard, and become a millionaire. There's not one other country on earth where you can work hard and not have government connections or have some nepotism or something to boost you up. You can be a normal person who works hard and make it. That's only possible in the United States of America. This is the best country that was ever created.
So you're still riding with Trump?
I'm still riding with Trump. Listen, people have to understand that in order to get in a position of power, you're going to have to deal with the Zionists. You have to deal with the Zionists. But Trump didn't launch attacks with Netanyahu. He didn't do that. If it was Bush, if it was Biden, if it was Obama, anyone else, they would have launched attacks the same freaking day with Israel. Trump didn't do that. Trump has restraint. Trump can tell Netanyahu, no, we know Biden can't do that. We know Bush can't do that. We know all of these countries can't do that. But America under Donald Trump is a different animal. Not to mention Saudis. You know, Iran, to me, is a terrorist nation. No different than Israel. They're both terrorists. They fund Hezbollah in Yemen. They fund, not Hezbollah. Hezbollah in Lebanon. They fund the Yemen Houthis in Yemen. They fund a whole bunch of proxy groups so they can start wars on a proxy type level. They're not the good guys here. So just because you don't like Israel doesn't mean you have to go out there and support Iran. That's absolute insanity. You want to support someone in the Middle East? Support Saudi Arabia. Support the Crown Prince. You know why? Because for, 60, 70 years, they tried to take out Israel with force. The Iranians tried to do it. They failed miserably. The Syrians under Assad tried to do it. The Egyptians tried to do it. The Jordanians tried to do it. They all failed. But Saudi Arabia came in with soft power and changed everything. They did it with soft power. They did it with money. The Crown Prince showed people you don't fight Israel with tanks and bombs. You fight them with money. And that's why the Crown Prince in Saudi Arabia is going to be the crown beacon of the Middle East. Israel is losing power. Saudi Arabia is going up. And by the way, that's great for the United States of America. Because America and Saudi Arabia are like this. America could not be a superpower without Saudi Arabia, the petrodollar. Saudi Arabia, the kingdom, they could not be in power without U.S. protection.
Wherever you guys are watching this show, I would truly appreciate it if you follow or subscribe. It helps a lot with the algorithm. It helps us get bigger and better guests, and it helps us grow the team. Truly means a lot. Thank you guys for supporting, and here's the episode.